This is relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. 8 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your love, your mother, you name it. And we always
I was
have
like,
a
not
great
today, Satan.
Of course you had to mess
with
it
your
up, right?
hosts, Dee and Cal. Hello. You know what day it is? It is Thursday. And it is time for Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship, connection. We're your hosts. I'm Cash.
And I'm V, and this is Relationship-ish. Welcome, everybody. So, please wait, follow us on. We're on all social media platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, uh, Lemonade. We're everywhere. So hey, happy Thursday, Nikki G. So please like and share. So share the podcast. You can share it with one of your friends, one friend. That would help us, and we can appreciate all the likes. Hey, Richard, how are you? Hey,
Yeah,
happy.
tell your mother to tell your sister to tell your aunt. I'm just
Yes.
saying, we are so it. How are we doing today? How you
I'm
doing?
I'm having a good week. You having a good week?
It's okay. Because I'm feeling kind of sick. Like I had an excellent week. I'm not gonna say I had an excellent weekend. I'm not gonna say I did not have an excellent weekend. Um, Parties, my kid is partying more than I am these
Mm.
days. I don't know how that's gonna work in the future, but and now I just feel, they get sick, you get sick, you get sick, they get sick, they get sick, you get sick.
Mm.
It's like a tennis match. So it's not
Oh,
like I'm sick.
so you're not feeling so great?
I'm not hot, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to go on. One of the people at work was like, "Oh, you feel sick? Are you calling out?" I'm like,
No.
"You don't call out when you feel sick. You call out when you're
When
not
your kid is sick, or when you're
sick."
not sick.
I'm just saying.
I'm just, excuse me, my asthma is kicking my butt right now. So I already, like, I nebulized myself and I did the inhaler twice. I need to just chill out for a second, drink some water. So you're going to hear wheezing. I'm wheezing tonight.
Well, I'm just wondering. I hear you wheezing.
Mhm.
I, I know that you're going away. Are you going to take your nebulizer, or are
Oh,
you going to
happy
pack more
new
shoes?
nebulizer. I bought it just so I could for my last trip, and I didn't bring it.
I'm gonna put her on blast. I'm gonna show how like, and I told you before, people out there, how crazy I am, because both hands were underneath my car and my seat because of my jewelry, and I refused to bring my jewelry. So I don't know if it was vanity or jewelry. I just can't tell you. But let me just say this. This person over here, this person was like, I was like, did you bring your nebulizers? Like, no. I was like, why not? I couldn't pack all my shoes.
Well, let's have our priorities. Shoes are important. But
So
this
we're in England, and she's just like, I'm like, ma'am? She's like, I didn't bring my nebulizer. I just didn't. I need a place to put it.
like, we were like, it was like a 3-week vacation for me. I need shoes, people. I can't not have shoes for 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, you know what?
And then
cannot.
she bought 2 pairs of shoes there. But you can't buy a nebulizer. But you
She's
buy
really
two
getting me
pairs.
off today. No, so
But she bought 2 pairs of shoes, but she couldn't
but
bring her
now
nebulizer.
the answer is really works really well, but it's really huge. So I bought a travel one. So I am going to take my travel
Wait,
nebulizer.
wait, wait. Pause, pause, pause. Wait a minute, wait a minute. You've never used this travel one before?
No. I thought about that, but I already packed it, so I'm not gonna take it all out now. So I'm like, oh,
People. Write in right now. If this is crazy, hit one in the chat because she's like, the other one works really well, but
it
I've
did.
never tried the one you're taking with you.
No, I've never
Or
tried that one. Yeah, but I have faith in whoever made it. The
kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. That's all I can say.
but
Kumbaya.
I'm having a great week. I got to be a godmommy again this on Sunday. With all right, two beautiful godsons. I spent it, and it was
Okay, I
wonderful.
was just confused just now. I was like, you got to be a godmom. Oh, because in my head I heard mommy again. And I was like, you got to be a mommy again.
No, godmommy. Yeah, so that was
Bro.
Sunday, and people, I got my driveway done.
What?
Yeah, girl, didn't you see? Yeah, I got my driveway is done.
I haven't been to your house.
It was on Facebook.
When do I have time for face?
I don't know, but it's done. So my driveway is done. It's the I need railroad ties. They're gonna have to do that. They've said that they could do it without doing the railroad ties, and then I could get the railroad ties another time. So then I was like, oh, well, then I could afford it. So okay, let's do it. So my car's parked in front of my house because I can't park in the driveway yet. What's the matter with you? Yeah. So I'm just like I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited when I take a walk and I look in my driveway. I'm like, yes.
I am so surprised because this lady did not tell me anything about her driveway being done.
Well, because you know what?
I don't know who you are.
It was a surprise to me because it actually was supposed to be done next Thursday. And then they rang my doorbell and they're like, we're here and we need you to move the cars. And I'm like, for what? And he's like, the driveway. I'm like, that's next week. And he's like, oh, I have you down for today. And I'm like, well, it's not today. And he's like, well, do you want us just to do it today? We can. We have everything. We didn't. I'm like, okay, do it today. But it wasn't planned. It was supposed to be when I come back. But that was fine. It was great. The tree guy came today. He was like, look at you. You got a new driveway. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it looks nice. I'm like, I know. So
The tree guy? What are you?
no, it wasn't. My neighbor wanted this tree. She's afraid it was gonna like fall on her house. So she paid. He had to go to my property because the tree's on my property to cut it. So then while he was there, he cut this part because I'm always afraid that the tree's gonna fall on the house, and that's my daughter's room, and I don't want it to fall on her. So he did that a little bit, but he didn't charge me for that. So I'm like, okay, it's a win-win.
I don't know who you are anymore.
See, Miss Nikki G said she loves the post. I put the post out there because I was like so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's exciting. And it's my birthday
Maybe
on
you
Saturday.
should post. Maybe you should post with Nikki G because I don't know who you are.
It's my birthday on Saturday, and my sister actually paid for me to go on this mini cruise to the Bahamas. So we're leaving really 3 o'clock in the morning. We're going to the airport, but I'm like, this is like between like my godsons and my driveway, and now I'm going on a trip. The only thing that's holding me back is I can't breathe. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Nikki said, "Oh,
I'm just wondering because she's like, I can't breathe.
yeah, I
You
can't."
know, oh, we're gonna memorialize this time right here because we don't know if she can breathe on the trip because
Yeah,
she's never tried it. What if it doesn't turn on,
I,
V?
I have all the, I have my inhalers. I have 10 million of them now. Like I am prepared. So I have a whole bunch of inhalers with me.
And this is why you're still wheezing because you're prepared.
Yeah, well, it doesn't always work. That's why people die of asthma because it doesn't always work. Like you could do what you want to, and it doesn't always
Mhm.
work. So I'm doing the best I can. But yeah. So wait a minute.
Ah,
Let me ask you
mhm.
a question. If you could pick any new skill in an instant, what would it be? Any new skill. You just snap your fingers and you will have that skill. What will it be?
Financial something. I don't know. I want to be a wizard at financial investment. Or how about e- de-encryption? How's that? Like breaking into different places electronically. I want to be electronic hacker. I want to be a hacker.
What? Okay. What?
Yeah, I want to be a hacker. I want to be a hacker. I would
Why?
rather that because then I can did you see the people who broke into the Louvre? Because the password for the Louvre's security system was the Louvre. That was the password.
What?
Yeah. They broke in and stole all this jewelry. It was the high 7th century because of the security system was outdated. The password was Louvre. So I want to be a hacker.
And what are you going to do with that information that you're a hacker? I'm like,
Girl.
I'm like,
If you see me wearing a queen's royal crown on my next podcast,
oh my
would
goodness grace, this is great. Like, what are you gonna do?
girl, you see me with a whole diamond talking about darling. You'd be like, where'd you get that from? It's a replica.
Well, I have to think
That's what I
about
want. I want to be a hacker.
what do you want to be, Nikki G? What would you do if you could have like in an instant? In an instant, do you know what I would wish I could do? Sing.
Well,
So I feel like if I could sing and act and dance, I would be like a triple threat, but I cannot sing. So I would just go poof, I could sing.
um, ma'am,
Hmm.
you can act.
But I can
You
I can act
can't.
like I can sing, but I
I was about to say, you can act like you could sing. Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter,
for
peanuts.
those of the people who don't know, when you're lip syncing and you don't know the words, often people say peanut butter because it makes it makes your mouth do all the moves. So it's like peanut butter, and you just so that's what they say. So, but I wish I could sing, but that's all right.
You can carry a tune. You just don't
I
sound
can
like
carry
your
it.
sister.
No, I don't sound like my sister. I don't sound like. I mean, I know what I sound like. It's not good. Like but I wish I could sound better. So that's what I would do.
I wish you didn't have asthma. All right, so
Yes, but I can't take that away. So what national day is it?
It is National Nacho Day. And let
Oh,
me just tell you, who doesn't love nachos? Well, you can't have nachos right now. But who
right.
doesn't love nachos? Have it with beef, have it with chicken, have a nacho just as long as it has the cheese, the
Oh,
nacho, the nice chili, the cheese. You gotta get it. You gotta get all the cheese and let it stretch. But don't share it because V doesn't share her food.
no, not really a share. It's just like I'm a germaphobe. I don't really want to like do that. Like I don't want to give you my germs either. Like I'll keep my germs, you keep yours. But I did share. I did have nachos with Cash before, and I got introduced to chicken because I'm not a chicken. I like chicken, but I rather have beef. So I always want beef everything. But
And
I
she
tried the chicken.
wants
It was
the
pretty good.
beef.
Yeah, I need the beef, but it was real. It was good. So now I don't mind chicken nachos. Yes, they're yummy. Nachos are yummy. Yes.
All the
Eh,
cheese, just pull
Last thing
it,
I have. What
and the
is six
bean.
seven? What is 6'7"? All these kids are saying 6'7", 6'7", and I'm like, what is?
Exactly.
That's what it is. It's nothing. I tried to look it up, but it says it's a
Exactly. That's what it is. 6'7".
kids are trying to make like
It's
I
not
want
kids, it's everybody.
gaslighting their parents. That's what
Yeah,
it said on Google that kids are gaslighting their parents. Like it really doesn't really mean anything, but they act like they have a secret and you don't know what it is, but they don't know what it is. That's what Google said.
nobody knows what it is. Six,
Like,
seven. It's from some song. It's from a rap song. And then the kids just took it and was like, you know what? 6'7". And I'm like, oh my God. You're walking and you're like, oh, I don't know. It's like on 66, 7.
I know.
Well, what time is it? It's like 6, 6, 7.
I you know the little kids
It's
at the
being
christening were saying it, and I was so like amused because they're
little kids where?
at the christening. They were saying
Oh,
6, 7, and I was like I thought middle school and above, but they were younger than that, and I was like, what? Oh,
6, 7, maybe 11.
I'm like,
Good night, Sam. I'm like,
I was
well, maybe it's at the 6, 7.
you can't get them to stop.
How much does this cost? Like
They're,
six, seven. I'm like,
yes.
I
So
don't know. It means absolutely nothing.
nothing.
It's whatever you want it to mean. It's sort of like, you know what? I love my India.
Oh my
I
god.
love my
So
India.
I
You
saw this movie and it says every time they would break out into song, it was like Bollywood, and they would break out into song. I love my India, and then like for like I'm not joking, a minimum of a week, but it probably was longer than that. I had to hear, you know why? Because I love my India every second. I'm like, so I don't know why this is not adding up. You know why it's not adding up? Because I love my. I was like, can you stop that? She couldn't
no,
stop
you
it.
know what the best part was? I had her kids going, Mom, 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 you know why? You're like, what, honey? I love my India.
Yes, they were really doing it. I was like, what? I was like, did oh, so yes,
What's your
Cash had my
word?
kids doing that.
What's the word of the week? We're running out of time.
Um,
You can look on the screen.
oh no, I'm trying to get my phone to work because I need it for the next part. So I'm sorry.
Mm.
Auspicious.
You look suspicious yourself.
Yes. So it's a great occasion, like a good thing, an auspicious occasion, or auspicious like you know something good is happening.
You
Like
look
my
suspicious.
birthday. like the
Oh,
christening, like all the good things or auspicious occasions.
okay, auspicious, looking suspicious.
Yes.
All right. Well, we don't have you on pause, but you know what we should do?
What?
I
What?
think we should, unless you have, what has you on pause? You have like 2 minutes to talk about what also has you on pause.
Does something have you on pause? I've been talking a lot. So if you have something on pause, you should say.
I really don't have a pause. I've just been listening to all the campaign and the politics going on in New York City.
We have a
I'm
new
just
mayor in New
wondering
York City.
who's never held a political office. So it's making me, I'm like, you weren't
Mhm.
even like
Nope.
debate champion,
Nope.
uh,
He was,
a
and it's New York City.
representative.
That's a big one. It's not like he's in some small town, mayor. He's at New York City. I'm like, oh wow. No one thought he was gonna win, but he did. He did it.
Which is, I mean, I had nothing to do with the voting, but it affects my pay. So I'm just like, okay. I think it's going to affect landlords because it's like we're going to make it more affordable. Landlords are gouging people, and I'm just like, not all landlords. Like landlords that are under like 10 tenants, why do we or they people have to pay for people to live for free, basically? I don't know, because it's not like if you own a building that you don't have to pay for things.
Right.
Like, oh, we're gonna stop these landlords for gouging their tenants. And I mean I can see it both ways, six, seven. But not all landlords are millionaires to be withholding money.
Well,
So I'm like,
he's a socialist, so he wants us all to share everything. So I don't know how this is going to work. That's what he thinks. He thinks we should all be sharing one big pot of noodles, and I don't share like that. So I don't know how that's going to work. Yes, so he's a socialist, and he's making it clear that he is. And I'm like, wow, okay.
yes. So yay, and just
Good
let's
luck to us all.
sit back. But I mean, there's a lot of socialist principles that we're already with. The fact of the union is sort of a socialist principle. The fact of our healthcare. I mean, we do have socialist principles that we're already living in,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like you said, like I don't think I want to share with someone if you're hardworking, okay. But if you're gonna sit back and chill and be a parasite on my back,
No.
like one of the people I work with was like, we all have 24 hours. What did you do with your time? And if you sat at home eating fried chicken wings, I'm gonna be very upset that I'm sharing my health care with you. I'm just I don't think I'm
No.
happy with it. So it's making me like, hmm, hmm, hmm.
Yes. So, all right.
But they
So
have bobbleheads going on sale this new year. I'm like, well, let's take a break, go to commercial.
we're coming back with weight loss surgery. Should you or shouldn't you?
You need to cut it. That's what I'm talking about.
This is Relationship Ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship, connections. 9 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your lover, your mother, you name it, connections. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With
it
your
up, right?
hosts, Dee and Cash.
You really need to fix that. one part in that video.
I
But
gave
then
you the fixed video. You're not using it. You're not using the one I fixed.
I don't know who she's talking to.
I'm talking to you. I'm like, okay, I fixed it, and now
You, this is relationship is every night, Thursday night at 8 o'clock. We're here. Oh my God.
please like, share, follow. We're about to get into the topic. Please tell your friends to watch us.
So last week we started our series on body transformations, right? So we're talking about body transformations and we talked about dieting, so food restriction and how to do that. So this week we're doing part two. And
Mhm.
part two is you need to cut it. Surgeries. I don't know. I can't just say. I don't. But you know what? Because you know how this all started, people. Let's just be honest. Cash, me, is getting to the point in her life where she needs to make some decisions before it's permanent. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I was thinking about this with V. And so this is really like life transforming my life. So I thought about because V does this. What do you do?
Yeah.
Intermittent fasting. I do not have this willpower, people. I do not. She goes 24 hours without eating.
But you could do 16/8 because you practically do that anyway.
All of this, all of the girl, all of this. So I'm thinking about the different weight loss things. So diet. This week we're talking about surgery, and next week we're going to talk about pills and injections. But this week we're talking about you need to cut it, right? We're going to think about these surgeries and how to do it. But let me just tell you, Relationship Ish, the podcast, we're telling you now, we're not experts. We're looking this up, we're researching.
Mhm.
We do not know. So this is our opinion. Yes, we researched it. We do not know. Consult your physician. We're just giving our opinion. It's our opinion. We are not doctors. Are you a doctor? I don't know. Are you a doctor? Hey, you've been keeping secrets. Yes.
I'm not giving secrets. Yeah,
You've been
we're not
keeping
doctors,
secrets.
and you should consult your physician and see what if a diet, if a surgery, or pills or injections are right for you. Because everybody's different and everybody reacts differently to whatever they're doing. So you need to find out what works for you. And I think you should consult a doctor before you try any of these. Well, you couldn't try surgery on your own anyway. So
No,
so
I'm
that's
just saying we're not condoning anything, saying that this is for you. We're saying that this is our opinion and we're just going through the steps of research. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay. So you need to cut it. How does it work? Let's talk about how it works. I don't know how it works. Well, first,
long-term commitment. Because one thing that I am gonna share is I have dieted before. I am not a heavy person, but I did IVF and I injected myself with all this stuff, and I definitely gained a lot of weight doing that. Hormones going crazy. And if you go on a diet and then you lose the weight and you don't stick to some kind of restrictions, you're going to just gain it back. So I feel like the yo-yo dieting comes from that. No matter what you do, if you're doing surgery, if you're doing pills, if you're doing injections, you got to stick to it, or else it's just going to come right back. So there's no quick fix. You got to exercise and eat right. So
oh,
I'm like,
forget it then. Forget. I'm just gonna stay the way I am. If there's no quick fix, Why are we keep on researching? Just forget it.
There is no quick fix. People,
Oh my Lord Jesus. I'm getting hot up in here. Maybe I'm having a hot flash. I have no clue. But you need so you're saying that if I get the surgery, I'm still gonna have to do something.
yes, you're going to have to exercise and diet. And if you don't, then do you remember those people who wave and their arms are waving in the thing? Because you have to. No, no, it's not that. You don't have that. But you will if you lose the weight too fast and you don't exercise. You need to tone up while you're losing weight. So
Oh.
there's nothing you can do to get away from it.
So what I did find out that is that the way that the bariatric surgery works is because it's restricting the food in your body. It's
Hmm.
changing the hormones in your body. I did not know that. And you're changing the nutrient absorption that it goes through in your body. So that's a lot. I didn't think about it that way. I thought about you just like, I have no idea. You know what? We should have included in this liposuction. But anyway, we didn't
Oh,
see liposuction.
yeah,
Can we
yeah,
can I just get liposuction? Can I, like,
yeah. Well,
we
yeah.
didn't think about, I'm just saying, we didn't
It
think
wasn't.
about
It wasn't when I looked it up. It wasn't there. I didn't know. Half of these things I didn't ever see before, but they didn't put it. Yeah, but liposuction is pretty popular still, right?
it.
I don't know. Where's
My
Iris?
house. I've lived this life.
We should be
I've lived
looking
this
at
life.
right? But
But what the criteria is, you have to have a BMI of 40% or greater. I'm not there yet, so maybe I have to eat some more. Or 35% and you have like a whole related condition, whole obesity related condition like diabetes or high blood pressure. So, but you have to have a BMI of 40 or above.
so I cannot have the surgery, is what you're saying.
Yes, no, you cannot have the surgery because you have a BMI of like zero, -1.
I wish I had zero negative zero, but yeah, whatever.
Um, so I would have to actually gain more weight to get the surgery because I don't have a BMI of 40 and I don't have diabetes and I don't have high blood pressure.
First of all, I don't. I know people do it, but I will have a heart attack if you were going to have that surgery. I don't think that I can stand it. I think we should try something else before we would try surgery. I just think that that is just too invasive and too dangerous, and I'm just too scared for that one. So for other
Um,
people, like that's the way you want to do it. But I don't think Cash. I don't think we could take that. Cash, I don't think
well,
it's fit
you
for.
know, I gained weight so I could stay home for the pandemic. What
What?
is different if I just, I needed weight surgery, so I gained a little weight. But there are four different types of um, bariatric surgery. So the first one is, well, tell us what they are, because I
I'll say the gastric bypass and sleep med, and you can say the other one.
this girl, let's go. Gastric bypass,
And the band, and
duodenal.
yeah, duodenal, and the gastric balloon.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So the gastric bypass involves creating like a stomach pouch, and it like bypasses a large part of your small intestine, so you don't absorb all of these calories. So it just passes through your body. And I was like,
And it
okay.
reduces the amount of food. It limits the amount of food you can eat, so you can't eat as much.
See, this is my problem because I don't eat that much anyway. Like, I don't eat like that. It's what I eat and then I exercise. But anyway, and then we have the sleeve. The sleeve takes about 80, removes 80% of your stomach. That for me is crazy. 80% of your stomach,
Mhm.
leaving just like a little bit,
A
but
little.
it decreases because you remove so much of your stomach, it removes the hormones that makes you hungry.
Mhm.
I don't know about removing 80% of something.
Yeah,
Is that the 80/20 rule? I
and I
don't know,
wonder if
but
they
that's
tried
scary.
it before and they did 50% and that didn't work, and they kept the 60%, and then they said, you know what, we got to do 80%. Because why wouldn't you just, for me, it seems like, why couldn't we just do 50%? If that's not enough to make me lose weight, if you take 50% of my stomach. So I'm thinking, what happened?
That is like crazy. Like 80% of your stomach, they're taking 80% of your stomach away. How big is your stomach to take 80% away?
But you know what I'm thinking?
What?
Maybe that is like, because these are specific for body types and what's going on. So maybe I'm just saying, if you weigh 600 pounds, your stomach is huge compared to what my stomach would be. So if they take 80% of your stomach, maybe it's going to be the same size as mine, right?
Maybe because that 600-pound life, they play it at the gym on purpose because I'm on that treadmill and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get off now. I'm kind of tired. And then they're like, you hear the guy, okay, Mindy, did you lose the weight? And I'm like, oh,
Nice. Let me
oh,
go back
oh.
and do a little more.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all doing that on purpose because I have to get back on that treadmill because I'm like, Mindy, you did not lose enough weight. You went up 2 pounds. That's like,
Yep. So I'm
I
thinking
don't
that
know.
they can only take 80% of your stomach if you have a big stomach. They
I don't
can't.
know. That just
I don't
seems
think you can have
crazy.
80% of your stomach taken right now. You couldn't. You wouldn't be able to survive. So I think that that's for a specific body type. That's just what I'm thinking. That doesn't mean that it's true.
I don't know. Then they have an adjustable band that they put around your stomach, and they this is what you're talking about. They take it and they keep moving it until they reduce the size of your stomach. But then to me, that's scary because now you're cutting off something that's in your body that's dying. Again, that
Hmm.
seems kind of. Mhm. I don't know if I could do that. Then they have the dual Dino switch. So they just connect, basically it's like the sleeve, but they reroute your small intestine so it heavily reduces your caloric intake.
Yep. So
What if they miss it and they reroute it to like your lungs or something? I don't know. I'm just saying that's I don't know.
they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. But how does the balloon
What?
work?
The balloon is not something that is like a permanent. It's only like a 6 month thing or like a couple of months. They
Hmm.
put it down endoscopically down in your stomach, and they take a balloon with saline and they expand it in your stomach. They like small, expand, expand, expand until you lose the weight that you need, and then take it out. So it's
But
not a permanent invasive cut, cut, cut kind of surgery.
yes, but then this is my thing. When they take it out, now your stomach is its regular size that it was before when you had all that weight.
Hmm.
You have to have willpower to just keep eating the way you're eating, because now you're nothing is making you feel like you're not hungry, because that
But
balloon was
maybe
making fun of your stomach.
doesn't your stomach shrink?
Yes,
So
but it's not
maybe,
that much. Like it
well,
is.
they say that this is not a permanent solution. It's short. And just like you said, you have to have the willpower. You're going through these things and finally you lost that weight. You can't be like, oh, I lost the weight. Now I can put on 30 pounds again. Like,
Yeah, and
gotta
and
have some.
some things that I didn't know. Do you know when you have these uh gastric bypass and the sleeve? you can't drink any carbonation. Like it's forever.
What
So
do you mean?
you can't have any diet soda, regular soda, club soda. You no carbonation because
Why?
it affects your stomach in a negative way. And if you've had the surgery, it is going to kind of undo some of the things that are being done. So you can't have it, but it's a life. Like even you can't have it anymore. Like it's like when I'm allergic to wine, so I don't have it. It's like that. You can't have it forever.
You can
No
have
carbonation
carbonated
drinks.
forever,
Hmm.
even after you lose the weight.
Yeah, because it's going to it's going to undo. And even and people think they could drink the diet soda, like they're like, but
So
it's diet, but it's the
carbonation,
carbonation.
the carbonation makes your stomach expand.
Yes, and I didn't know that. I found that out from somebody who actually had the surgery, and another person who had a different surgery, but has the same thing. They both can't do it, and I'm like, that's very interesting. But they still do. They're like, every once in a while, I have a diet Coke. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know. Like, if you're not supposed to do that, but yeah. No, no carbonation. And so I'm saying, so when the rest of us who are drinking like a Sprite or a Coke or whatever, like, so we're really, or a diet, whatever, you're thinking you're drinking 0 calories, but you're drinking that carbonation. You're going like this with your stomach. Isn't that something?
Well, something because I'm not big on carbonated things. Like even if you think about when I like drink some soda or whatever, I'm not a person like I will dilute it because I don't like heavy carbonation in the first place.
I
So
love
I'll
it.
mm, the bubbles, yeah, like the bubbles just make me
Give
feel
me the bubbles, people. Give me the bubbles.
I don't like the bubbles. The bubbles just like already. So I'm already trying to like shake my soda. Like if it's in a bottle, I'll shake it and open it up to get the gas out. I'll put water in it. So I maybe my stomach doesn't want to be expanded anymore because I don't
Yeah.
like the carbonation. Very rarely. Maybe if I'm eating something greasy, but
Hmm.
other than that, I don't like but that's another thing. You get the surgery, you can't have a whole lot of greasy stuff anymore
Nope.
because you'll get something that's called dumping. You can't have sugar and you can't have greasy stuff because your stomach will dump it, which means it'll just go straight through you. Can't be out there having fun in the street. You're gonna you think, oh, I'm gonna have this pizza. Oh, gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh.
So that's a different change. I was like, what is dumping? Because that sounded like you're gonna throw up or something. Yeah, your body just throws it up or passes it through. I was like, oh,
So which is kind of
we missed
good.
it. We have to get to the benefits first. We
Okay.
skipped the benefits. We're just talking about uh-ohs. So major benefits, you live longer. The people who have the surgery live approximately, according to the American Society study, 20% longer. It's like, if you did not have the surgery. So,
Which
hmm,
is good. So
well, I want to live longer. So you saying I should have the surgery?
no, because we're going to find a solution that's non-surgical for you. Everybody should have their own. If this is not for you.
Okay. Second benefit is that what is that?
Sleep
Let's
apnea, less sleep apnea,
oh,
and
that's that when you sleep.
yeah, because some
So,
people, when they lost the weight, they actually didn't have to wear the mask anymore after they had the surgery.
well, I don't have that, but I have joint problems. So maybe this is a
Yeah.
benefit. Joint
Mhm.
problems. I guess because you're not carrying all the weight anymore. So, eh, okay. Quality of life, more energy, more
Yeah.
physical mobility.
And breathing
Okay.
issues, right? Nikki said there's breathing issues if you're heavy. You're going up the stairs and you can't breathe. It's.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, but this is looking like a benefit. Well, I don't have problems going up the stairs yet.
Well, your knee sometime.
I should have the surgery.
No, you
So
should.
the quality of life,
Quality of life.
the self-esteem issues, and I'm having self-esteem because I'm heavy.
No, you're not. My daughter's coming home. Sorry, I apologize. My dog is barking. She does not. She might have a lot of things. The self-esteem, low self-esteem is not one of them.
Low
However,
self-esteem because I'm heavy.
you're not really happy with. Teddy, cut it out. You're not really happy
Yes,
with the
I'm.
way that you look, and that's important. Teddy, cut it out. It's important for everybody. You know what I mean? The way that you feel good about yourself is important, and mentally, that's very important. So, having the surgery for some people, I
Okay.
feel like it changes their whole life and how
I'm going
they.
to change the quality of my life, and it lowers your cardiovascular disease. So that's also a plus. So we're looking at reduced cardiovascular. I live longer. I get better sleep, less joint pain, and I'm going to have a higher self-esteem.
Yes,
Snip, snip. Girl, you need to cut it. You need to cut it.
you
I'm
don't need
thinking
to
about it. We're going to think about it. But then we got to consider the challenges of the pre surgery. This is the mental and the physical readiness. I don't think I have the mental capacity or the physical readiness to be like, you know what? I'm never going to have soda again.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to change. You're changing it, and but a lot of doctors, and I think this is great. Before you can have the surgery, you have to prove that you're going to be able to stick to your new lifestyle, and they make you lose weight on your own. They tell you you're gonna eliminate the carbonation. You're gonna eliminate this. You're gonna eliminate that, and you should lose 50 pounds if you do that. After that, we'll do the surgery because those are the people who need to lose like 300 pounds. So they lose 50 pounds on their own, proving that they understand what's going to happen. But a friend of mine had the surgery and her doctor did not make her do any of that. And I feel like it didn't work for her. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like he didn't insist that she lose weight before. She said she's been trying to lose weight and she couldn't do it, right? And so
Hmm.
he didn't say, well, before you can have this surgery, we're going to put you on a diet, you're going to lose weight, and we're going to make sure you
Oh,
understand.
like make like healthy habits
Right.
before you.
And a lot of doctors do that. My other friend, that's what they did. And Dr. Nas, that's what he does on television.
That's what I'm talking. He's just like, oh, I see you gained 5 pounds.
And if you don't lose the weight, he won't do the surgery because he knows, because people will slip back because the surgery is not a cure all. Like it doesn't automatically make you smaller. So if you do that, have the surgery and you still eat even what you used to eat, but not as big proportions, you're obviously eating the wrong things if you are overweight. So if you're still going to have that cake, or you're still going to have whatever it is, you're still going to gain the weight. It's not going to just come off because you have a smaller stomach. It's just not. So I feel like, and that's what happened to her. She
Oh,
lost a little weight, but not what I think she should have lost, what she thinks she should have lost, because she didn't follow the rules.
well, I guess that's what you're talking about, that lifestyle commitment.
Yeah, and it's hard.
I don't have that commitment. I don't know if I have that commitment. But also, the financial barriers for a lot of people. So the two things that I found out is that this surgery is very expensive. So if you don't have health insurance, if you're poor, you can't pay it outright, you're not going to get this surgery because it is a very expensive surgery.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. A bigger commitment to making healthier lifestyle choices. It's not a magic pill.
Yep. Yep, it's not a magic pill. There is no magic pill, Miss Nikki. You're right. There's
Oh,
no magic pill.
but I
But
didn't know. So, do you know that a lot of black and brown people can't afford to, even though they're heavier, black and brown people are standard, more likely to be heavier. They cannot afford the surgery. It's like, huh. And did you know the difference between men and women? Men are less likely to get the surgery until it's too late, where it can't be their cardiovascular and other joint problems cannot be reversed.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they usually wait too late to get the surgery. I was
Mm,
like, wow. So the considerations after getting the surgery is increased depression. I did not know this. If you already have, like, if you're inclined to be depressed, when you get the surgery, you're more inclined to be depressed and drug or alcohol dependent.
and yes, and again, that happened to another person that I know. Became alcohol dependent, after the surgery.
Wow. I
I
wonder what in the hormones, it was like the happy eating.
And when her husband told me that that happens like to many people, I had to look it up because I was like, I think he's making that up because I didn't understand. But apparently, it's a hormonal thing that's going on, and you're depressed. And I think they use pills and alcohol as a self medication. You know
Uh, um, But this is the wipeout. You need
what?
additional surgery
Oh, what to skin surgery?
because yes, saggy
Hmm.
skin. Because if you lose it too fast, then your skin starts to hang, and you got to wear a body stocking.
Yep, a body stocking, or some people just have the sleeve, some people have just the legs, some people have the whole body. Hmm. And then some people, insurance will pay for the surgery, but won't pay for the surgery. Will pay for the gastric bypass, but will not pay for the skin. So then they cannot afford to get the next surgery because just because they approved one thing for your heart, now it's like they're trying to say it's cosmetic. Like, oh, you want your skin cut off? Like, what, you not going to die because of that? Like, why should we pay for that? Yeah, so then that's a hard one sometimes to get them to do that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I can't.
crazy.
You're walking around with a compression stocking from head to toe.
Hmm.
That is crazy. Yeah.
But I feel like
But
that's also depressing when you get home and you take it off. Like, do you feel good about that? Like, everything just starts hanging? Like, how good can you feel about yourself with that? Because when you're heavy, it's not hanging like that, right? So now you lose the weight and you think you're going to feel good, and now everything's hanging. And that's not something that you're used to. So I'm just like, wow.
yeah, one of the people I went to college with, she got the gastric bypass. And then we're like, I don't know where we are going. And I was like, because she looked small, but she had a whole body stocking. And I was like, you have to wear that every day? Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
After you be really embarrassed her, it's like, what? You have to wear that? Oh, but that's okay. It's okay on you. Where can I get one? What is wrong with you?
Because it's just like, you
It's
see the person and they're just like, and you're like, oh, I'm like, you wear that every day? I'm like, I would feel like it's really tight. It wasn't like, for me, like wearing girdles and stuff every day. I'm like,
I do every day. It helps my back. I don't care. But sometimes it gives
okay,
me.
we've already said you're different. Okay.
I'm not that different.
Yeah, you are. But anyone who's this, yeah, anyone. So but stresses your body where you lose your hair. Girl, I ain't got that much hair in the first place because it's like your body is like, oh my God, I'm losing all this weight. It's like stressing out. It's like I'm not getting food. I'm not getting nutrients. My hormones are changing. I already get my hair to fall out every time I stress. Can you imagine my hair falling out? Oh, I didn't know that. And gallstones. I wonder what your social life is going to be like, though. Now you go from a big girl to a small girl. Is
Um,
my social life going to be positive or negative?
when a woman, there's more
Mhm.
chance of getting a divorce when a woman loses the weight than when a man loses the weight.
Say
Because
what?
women lose the weight and they like the attention that they've never gotten. And even if they don't cheat, they are like dressing different than the husbands are like, well, you have that mini skirt on. Like, where do you think you're going with that? You never dress like that's not how you dress. Because she couldn't get a mini skirt before. And then well, my cousin, that's what happened. She had surgery, she lost a lot of weight, and they ended up getting divorced because she wanted to be, like out there. She wanted to go out with her girls that she never used to do because she wanted the kind of like the single life that she didn't have when she was heavy.
Oh,
So,
well.
so
And
a lot of
biggest,
good.
the biggest thing is some people have the weight regain. 20 to 40% of the people have weight regain. No, sorry, 20 to 30% of the patients regain the weight 5 years later. So you did all of that, and then 5 years later, you're back where you started.
Hmm.
Now that's depressing.
It really
But
is. I mean,
I met this person and I was like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna get some more chicken. I was like, oh, I cannot eat anymore. And she was like, oh, I had the surgery, so my stomach is really small. So I want to eat. I gotta eat in small increments, but I'm eating all this chicken. And I'm just like, I'm disappointed though.
that's what I'm telling you. You have to be mentally prepared to diet for the rest of your life or restrict your diet for the rest of your life. So that's what you have to do.
Okay, but again, you just, I'm just sad. What are you doing?
Alexa, Alexa, stop.
Okay,
Sorry.
now my Alexa's going off. Okay, so I mean, I guess in conclusion,
Well, now you just have
therefore,
choices. You have choices. We gave you the diet choices. Now we gave you the surgery choices. You have choice. The conclusion is you have choices.
seems harder than fasting with more risks.
Yes, definitely, Nikki.
Yeah, because I guess it's a surgery, you got to be put under. You hope that you come back. You don't
Mhm.
aspirate. You don't under the knife. As you get
You might have
older, and I'm
dumping.
getting older.
You might have dumping. You might have gallstones.
Oh.
Like you might just gain all the weight back. Like yeah.
All right. I don't know, people. So, I mean, at the end, there's gastric bypass, there's the sleeve, there's the band, there's duodenal, and there's the gastric balloon. You live longer, but you might have to have additional surgeries.
Yep. So
What's your biggest takeaway from that?
I think I don't know. I think my biggest takeaway is that there's all these options. I didn't know there were all these different. I thought it was like maybe two surgeries that you could get, not. And now we didn't even include liposuction. So there's so many options. I had no idea we had all these options for weight loss surgery. I thought it was just a couple of things. So my takeaway is that there's options out there. So whatever works for you is, it's not like it's only, how about you? What's your biggest takeaway?
I mean, I don't think this is an option because, well, the biggest thing that I know that this is not an option, being a black female, with my skin tone and skin type, I have a keloid. And I don't want to have keloids. So I think for me, like if you're cutting into me and we're doing that, then I would definitely have to have financials because I don't want to have keloids everywhere on my skin from being cut open. But
Mm-hmm.
then, I mean, thinking about the benefits, the heart, the joint movement, the faster weight loss,
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like an option.
Well, if you had to pick one of these options, which one would it be? If you were just picking one of these for yourself, which one would you pick?
None of them. I couldn't do it.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. I don't
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do this one.
do it.
I couldn't go under the knife. When I have my appendectomy, and I was like, "What? Something's gonna be cut out of my body," and it was about to burst. I was like, "So surgery is a no
Yeah,
go."
I'm not.
Surgery.
I mean, if you're really overweight and this is a good option for
I'm
you,
really
you're
overweight.
not overweight like what we're talking about. You cannot get rid of 80% of your stomach. That is insane. Like you're not big enough for that. That's for a different set of people. So this is
But
not
in
for
the end, I mean, everything is about a lifestyle change and
me.
exercise to get healthy. So, I mean, my takeaway is I did not know it was so much in depth. And I did not know that you could hair loss from the surgery. And
Yeah,
I'm already prone to
yeah,
hair loss. No more hair loss.
yeah. I didn't know about the hair loss thing, and I didn't know about the gallstones. I knew about the alcoholism.
But did you know that the women who are overweight are more likely to become fertile if they lose the weight?
Yes.
Fertility increases.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but I was never fat. That wasn't my fertility issue. I was skinny back then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is not an option. So this is part two of my journey, of our journey of transforming your body transformations.
Oh, like next week
And
we're
that
gonna
was you need to cut it.
you need to cut it, and we're gonna see next week when we're talking about the pills and the injectables. And maybe Cash is gonna tell us what she's decided to choose. Maybe the big reveal. Oh, I'm just
No
gonna say
surgeries.
that thing. I'm good. You know.
Well, you said there's no quick fix. These are all just tools.
Yeah.
But if you're thinking about it, in your body transformation, hashtag VNC, we did it. Let us know what you're picking because connection through out there. Let us know. Drum roll. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I don't know, but I know I need to do something a little bit different. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this was informative.
It
That
was.
was my research. So next week we'll talk about injectables, like you said, and other medical supplements. And we're wishing you a happy birthday. Don't forget to wish her a happy birthday. I've been working on a video for her to drop it. Let's see what it is. You know, I can't do what she does. But anyway,
I need a
so
video.
that's my takeaway. And next week we'll have Transformations Part 3.
I'm kind of
Don't forget
excited
to
for three parts.
don't forget to tell your family members, your mother, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, that we're here on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Loving it. This is Relationship Age.
And we're your hosts. I'm V.
I'm Cash.
And this is Relationship Ish. We'll see you next Thursday, 8 p.m. Please tell your friends. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, don't forget to like this video. If you even thought about it, like this video and share it.
But just go like being 5 seconds. Really. You got this. Bye-bye.